there was someone recently who came out against this, and she said that she wished she never transitioned, and she calls the people that gave her the hormones despicable because she grew up and she was struggling with her mental health, and instead of giving her therapy or even giving her medicine for that, they first went to questions, do you feel like you're a boy? And instead of addressing that she had mental health problems. And she talks about how as she gets older, she gets a double mastectomy. And right after that, after she no longer has her breast, she's like, I'm not a man. I can't believe that I just did this. And it really hit her suddenly. And now she had a case that came out suing the clinic that gave her those hormones.
It's really sad because I think we're going to start seeing more and more cases like this. And that is a result of these hormone blockers and these puberty blockers being marketed as this catch-all solution that's completely risk-free. The way that leftists who want these things to be available talk about them is that it's better than surgery. It's not permanent. It's reversible. You can go back if you decide that you actually don't want to transition. It's reversible, which
is it really
one,
reversible,
no,
though?
that it hasn't been proven that it's reversible, and two, there are side effects like we're talking about now. So it's not a risk-free solution, but that is the way the Democrats have been talking about it, as if you can just take these hormone and puberty blockers and not suffer any side effects and just switch back whenever you want. There's plenty of evidence to suggest that that's not the case, and they're not being honest about that.
Yeah, this woman, she shares that as she was going through high school, she was getting hot flashes. She was struggling with her grades because she felt so sick with these hormones. And, you know, she wishes, you know, my grades would have been so much better if she had not been on those hormones. Mm-hmm. And so it's interesting to see, you know, all those side effects that this particular person had. Let's show this video of her talking about the court case that she's doing.
I'm delighted at the judgment of the court today. It was a judgment that will protect vulnerable people. I wish it had been made for me before I embarked on the devastating experiment of PPE blockers. These drugs seriously harm me in more ways than one, and they have harmed many more, particularly young girls and women. This judgment is not political. It's about the protection of vulnerable children. Please read it carefully. It exposes a complacent and dangerous culture at the heart of the national centre responsible for treating children and young people with gender dysphoria.
Wow, that's just a harrowing story, and she's so brave to speak out because, you know, as I was learning more about it, she says, all my friends have abandoned me because that was my life. You know, I wasn't me, I was a transgender, and so all my friends are gone now.